nenywa omwenge ne mpulira kale nga nvuddeko nzenna sikyategeera bintu.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Teenz Podtalk on Connect TV, and together with me, I'm with students of Kasana Vocational Secondary School, and we're going to talk about the term peer pressure. What do they think peer pressure is, and what kind of advice would they give to the people viewing or watching us live here that will make them transfer to right choices that will build their future? So, excitingly, I have beautiful ladies and a gentleman, and we are here to see or listen to what they have to tell us about all this. So we are going to start with student who is next to me here in blue. Tell us about your name, your class, and what do you think peer pressure could be?
Okay. My name is Bavide Hafiz Wamlinde. Form 3 is a student of Kasana Vocational Secondary School. What I understand by the term peer pressure, this is when, like, you are told something by your group, but because you didn't do it, you are forced to do it because you want to excite those people in that group. So you are not owed to do it, but you want to, like, to them to say, he's wow, she's wow. So you do it out of force. That's what I understand by that term.
So, what do you think would be your advice to the people that are watching in regards to bad peer pressure?
I would advise those people about bad peer groups that you can be in groups, but it's you to, like, to control yourself and, like, try to maintain yourself, because not everyone in groups, like, follows that. Like, consequently, you can follow what they say, but you have to control yourself. So we should at least try to engage ourselves in good peer groups than in bad peer groups, because you may try, like, you want to fit in that group, yet it's just spoiling you.
Thank you so much. You've heard from the horse's mouth, and here we go with the next presenter who is going to tell us about peer pressure and what she could advise the youth out there.
Hello everyone, my name is Navyondo Swabra, a student at Kasana Vocational Senior Secondary School. I'm from Form 3 East. I'm going to talk about peer pressure. Peer pressure is where your friends force you to do something. Sometimes when you don't want it, you may like it, but most times you may not like it. And you do it or you don't do it, but you may do it because of the pressure they put in you, so you're forced to do it. Peer pressure is divided into two. There is negative peer pressure and there is positive peer pressure. Negative peer pressure is where friends force you to do something, and which is bad and may also be dangerous to your life. For example, drinking alcohol, getting engaged in sex when you're still young, among others. A good or positive peer pressure is the one that encourages you to do good things, like read your books, consult on your education, being respecting elders. So me, as a student, I'm on the side of positive pressure. Why? Because of my following views. Positive pressure is against bad acts like drug abuse and alcoholism, and those acts which may even lead us, which may risk our lives.
Thank you so much. We are here to hear, do you think peer influence is good or bad? Let's get the answer straight and listen to the students' views.
Hi everyone, my name is Naguja Zahara, a student of Kasana Vocational Secondary School, Form 6 Arts. And for me, what I understand by the term peer pressure is where one is being attracted to do something in a group where is being forced. You can have a group, they are taking alcohol. So you get attracted. You say, let me try and I see how can I feel? How does it be when I take alcohol? So that's how I understand by the term alcohol. And by the term peer pressure, and peer pressure is divided into two categories, that is negative and positive one. But as a student, I would rather take a side of positive, because positive peer pressure is one which encourages us, like you can have a group, it's concentrated in studies. Let's do this, let's go and consult teachers, let's revise our books so that we can achieve our goals and objectives. So me, to my opinion, I rather encourage my fellow students to take up a positive side of peer pressure because it helps us in one way or the other. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We've had the positive side, but my question to the other presenter would be, if at all you found the negative peer pressure persuading you or forcing you to do some act that will not brighten your future, how would you take it and what do you think you can do? Which kind of advice would you give your fellow youth to react and to eat so that they can make right choices in life?
Okay, hi everyone. By name, I'm Namembe Caro, a student in Senior 3 East, Kasana Vocational Secondary School. Peer pressure, in my own opinion, I understand it as being a pressure from our fellow group members, because we all are fond of being involved in groups. So you either be in a good group or in a bad group. So from our groups, we are fond of having peer pressure. We have good peer pressure and then the negative peer pressure. When I talk of the good peer pressure, you find that your friends are encouraging you to read your books, are encouraging you to listen to your parents when they said this, do it. But then when you find of the negative peer pressure, you find that your friends are encouraging you to take alcohol, dodge classes. Your friends are like, when your mom says do this, do that, don't do what she says. They're like, you should do this. They're like encouraging you to do the negative side of everything. But in case you're fond of having such peer pressure from your friends, the only way I can encourage you is talking to in-most schools, because most of the teenagers are fond of going to schools. So the only thing I can encourage you, my fellow teenagers, is maybe talking to our counselors, because in schools we are fond of having counselors, senior women's maybe. So in case you feel like you can't share it with anyone, you can talk to your senior woman in school or your counselor. Or if you feel like your counselor will judge you or maybe be like, why did you do it? We have prefects in schools elected to be there for their fellow students. So if you feel like the elder one will be like, why did you do it? Like they judge you, you can run to your fellow student elected as a prefect and be like, my fellow student, I'm having this problem but I can't talk to the teachers. Then your fellow student will give you ways on how you can solve and maybe run away from that pressure. Thank you so much.
Underage drinking is one of the peer pressure. What do you think would be your advice to the teenagers, to the youth out there in regards to underage drinking?
Hello members, I am the names of Nabacha Jamila from Form 1 West. I would advise my fellow members about underage drinking. When you practice underage drinking, first of all, you will get many problems, like you drop out from the school.
Thank you so much. To wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen, alcohol is not bad, but it is bad to which person takes it. Underage drinking is totally negative and wouldn't be advisable to the youth because you have a bright future and choices to make. However, persons above 18 years of age, you're advisable to do so. But then, drink responsibly. Thank you. I've been your host, Farida, from Topora Youth Mentoring Uganda. Thank you.